Hello, world. I'm here with Jada, Abby, Celine, and Maddie, and we're gonna ask them a couple questions. Why is music important to you guys?
Well, so actually, anyways, over time, once I got to meet more people and get into like more high school band, it started to like slowly become more and more important to me than it has been like previously. And the better I get and the more people I meet, like I feel like it just like becomes an essential part of my day, and I feel like in the future like I want to keep it that way. And I don't like I feel like I think about people that like don't do music and people that aren't like musically inclined like that, and I try to imagine myself in their shoes, and it just feels so weird to think about. So I feel like
Your life without music?
like I feel like I just couldn't imagine like not doing music, not playing an instrument and stuff like that. Like I just feels like my everyday life.
I've always been inclined towards music. You know how in My Little Pony, everyone had like cutie marks and stuff?
Yeah.
Like they were somehow naturally inclined to something like sports, pop culture stuff, dancing, whatever, art. Mine was usually music. Like I wasn't interested in especially sports or anything physical, nor like anything cosmetic. It was always music. Like I'd always sing whenever. I'd always just like tap on stuff even if it didn't make sense. I'd always like find pitches in like cups and stuff, and then I'd like get fixated on that, because my like autism goes crazy when I like hear music.
It goes crazy. Okay. Yeah. Total
But yeah,
human.
I've always been inclined towards music.
Yeah.
So that's why it's important to me.
Yeah, 100%. It's always been there. It's always been present in your life.
Yeah, just like Maddie, I don't know what I'd do without music.
Music is pretty important to me because it allows me to express how I feel without saying anything. I've always felt like sometimes there's just so much I have to say and I can't explain it to anyone, but when I hear a certain song, it's like that's exactly how I feel. Like music just gets me more than people sometimes. Like it's it's literally like the pillow I sleep on. Like I rely on music so much, and even when I don't want to say something, like when I physically don't want to talk to people, I can just express how I feel like through my horn and through my playing, and it's like my best friend. Like music is like my best friend. If I didn't have music, I don't think I would not be the same person I am today. It's so vital in my life, and just expressing myself, like even my self-expression. I express myself through the music and that I listen to and like what I play. So
yeah, no, that's beautifully put. It's the pillow you sleep on. It's,
it's like my rock.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
It's my turn. Music importance. Yeah, it's important for sure. I started playing music in middle school, and that is because I beat on my countertop with 2 toothbrushes, and my mom would get mad. So she was like, join the band. I was like, no, I don't want to join the band. So, but I joined the band. As you can see. So I played drums, obviously. And then that went on forever. In college now, majoring in music, performance, and education, and technology. And then I started dabbling in guitar and piano. I'm still trying to learn bass. I just need a little help with that. Yeah. But music is definitely important for sure. It, like she said, helps me express what I'm feeling when words are too short, for sure. That, and just, I think that's the best I can put it. Yes, I stole your words. Thank you. yeah, just when words fall short, music comes. So it's always good. And if I'm not listening to music, I'm writing music. If I'm not writing music, something's playing in my head. It doesn't matter. Music is always 24/7, 24/7. And I like it. It's very good. Yeah.
100%. Yeah, like what Maddie was saying, like at first you weren't the most inclined to it, but like look at you now. You're majoring in music education and performance.
Yeah, because I can't do regular subject stuff. Math, I like math, but English scientists hate. Hate's a very rough word. It's a deep word, but I really do really truly dislike history. It's not my favorite subject at all.
Right word.
But you got like those people who are like know everything. I'm just like, wow, I wish, but I can't. I cannot do. But regular subject stuff, I just not my realm. I wanted to do engineering before any of this, like civil engineering. And I was like, you know what? Nah. No.
I can agree with you. Music's the better choice.
Yeah. And it's just like it reaches parts of your mind that it just can't be touched by anything else.
Yeah.
What is that? The right side of your brain or something? Something like that. Yeah. That's why it hurts when I read music. Can't read it. But you know, like that's how you know. Like I'm working. When the right side of my brain hurts, I'm working. It's good. And then also with like church and stuff, that's also just another outlet for sure. Gotta give the glory to God for sure. Yeah. Amen. But yeah, that's just another things I just stay connected to. Everything has music in it. Like, come on. I'm walking down the street, missing the cracks in the sidewalk, and it's like.
No, there's a rhythm in anything. There's a pulse and everything.
Like,
you know.
That's all I have to say. Music is important. It's all around you.
But I see this a lot in jazz music. I spoke to you guys about it earlier. There isn't a lot of women jazz musicians who are up there, in my opinion. But I want to see if that's affected you positively or negatively in any sense, being, that only girl in the jazz combo at times or, in the band.
Like, it's always something that crosses my mind, like when I find myself in a group like honor band or like my jazz band or like even like leading my own jazz band now. Like I'll just look at the people around me and like my surroundings, and I'll always seem to like notice and something that will always cross my mind is why am I the only girl, or like there's like barely any girls. Like I remember last year, like me and my friends were me and some of my friends from school, we were picking out our schedules, and I heard one of my friends was gonna quit jazz, and I was like, something that just like I was like, obviously, I don't want my friend to like leave, right? But another thing that was just kind of made me nervous. I was like, I don't want to be the only girl in the band. But really? Yeah, obviously, I mean, she didn't end up like quitting, but this year she did. But I honestly, like over the time that has passed, like I've been in more groups where I find myself being the only girl. So like it's kind of become something that I've gotten used to. But like especially today, like I think it's definitely really nice to like be around like other girls and kind of be reassured, being like, like there are girls out there that can do this stuff, and it's like it's not all guys that are just like the people with the talent, and like and also something that I also was thinking when I was creating my jazz band, I was thinking, I'm like, I don't really know any girl, like I've never met a girl that's been like really good at saxophone. And then today I met Abby, right? That's your name? And something that I was just like thinking, I was like, damn, like I've never met like a girl that's been so good at saxophone. And I'm like, I just thought it was like pretty cool.
I've never met a real trombonist in my life.
I know. I always.
That was so sweet. I love that.
Yeah, and the girl
trombonist.
trombonist.
You guys should
the girl trombonist thing in in honor band this year. I was the only girl trombone, and I was just like, damn, I wish there was another girl, but.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. My experience, kind of being the only girl in combos, at least. I went to Downey, and it's insanely competitive. I don't know if y'all know, like the deal with like this area. But it's so competitive, and like the guys in my combo would just like talk down on me just because I was a girl. But I was in top everything. I was section leader, everything, but that still wasn't enough. And so like that just kept pushing me and pushing me. And although I don't do music in school, I still gig because I just have them in the back of my mind, kind of being a motivator. It did like honestly like put me down, especially like my junior year. It like discouraged me from practicing, but then I learned to kind of mold that negativity to push me, and that's where I am now. um so yeah, shout out to my haters. um Now I'm a gigging professional, thanks. But yeah.
No, and the fact that that isn't even like your line of, I mean, obviously you do music, but you're fantastic. Singing, like playing bass, like you could have, no, I'm being so serious. You could have fooled me. That's awesome.
I was kind of fortunate. I joined jazz band in middle school, and for me, middle school was COVID. So I didn't really get a jazz band experience until I got into high school. And I was really fortunate that we had one big jazz band first semester, and there was other girls in it. And then I got into our top jazz band, and there was, I think, three other girls. And over time, actually, more girls were in our group, our top jazz band. It was really nice. But my freshman year, I was second alto, but then sophomore through senior year, I was lead. And I was the only female lead. And especially my sophomore year, it was tough because I had a section full of people that were older than me, and they were dudes. And it's like, I'm just trying to lead a sectional, and they're completely like not listening to me. So it has its struggles for sure. People will definitely overlook you and just think that your opinion isn't important because you don't have as much experience, or because you're a girl. It's just an automatic thing that other people may think. But I like she was saying, I kind of used it as motivation to really get good at this. I mean, music is my life. I've been singing since I got out of the womb. I grew up on the worship team at church. I've always been doing music, and I always knew I wanted to do this professionally in some way, but I didn't know I wanted to be jazz, like professionally being a jazz musician, until I got to high school. And part of that reason is because there is very little female like really good females in this industry that are like making it professionally. There's a good handful of them now, and we're seeing more as like time progresses and stuff. But I want to get good at this because I want to inspire other girls that this is possible, and you shouldn't let stereotypes or backlash hold you down from doing what you want to do. If this is what you want to do, like, gender shouldn't matter. Music doesn't have gender. I don't know why this stereotype has had such an impact on this specific community, but it's definitely something that I want to like take a stand on, I guess, and try and in any way I possibly can advocate for I guess genderless music, which is crazy to say, but yeah.
No, yeah, as it should be. We should be classified as musicians.
Right. It shouldn't be based on if you're a female or anything.
Yeah, totally given.
Yeah.
Do me one favor. Can you repeat the question?
Yeah. How has being a jazz musician affected you positively or negatively?
Oh, just like okay, yeah. So I started off in concert band in middle school, and then my teacher was like, you should come check out the jazz combo rehearsal. So I checked it out, and then he was like, hop on. I was like, what? I was like, I don't play drum set. I was playing like concert snare drum, like learning all the basics.
Like
yeah, and all the like all that stuff. I was like, what? Like, no, I'm good. He was like, no, just go. So I got on complete dog water, like just garbage. So then I started and then the other drummer hopped on, and I just started practicing in my seat. And then I got it, and I was like, hey, this is not bad. This is not bad at all. So he was like, oh, just join. And I was like, okay. And then he put me in combo, and then he put me in big band. So now I'm in all the ensembles at this point. And I was like, I like this like different variety of like stuff. That's also probably where like my undecisive tuition came from. I can't make decisions very greatly. But now it's good. It was good, but for a while it was really bad because I'd noticed I like a lot of things.
Indecisive in the sense where you don't know which,
like what to stick to and like what to do. Like even if you ask me like what flavor ice cream do you want, I don't know. Mint I just know I don't want chocolate. It's disgusting.
Okay, yeah.
Like in general, yeah. That's what like just like it came from music, but like I realized in everything I don't know what I like in a sense, like more. I don't like know what I like more,
But it stemmed from.
but it's good. Like everything is good. So like rock, jazz, rockabilly, I guess, anything. So when you say jazz, it's good, positive reaction. Because it opened my eyes to a lot of more things, like different types of jazz, like fusion and whatever other jazz there is.
Yeah, like you said, you're doing some jazz fusion stuff. With some
Yeah. But as for like girls in band, it was interesting at first, going into college mostly because there's not a lot of girls in jazz band in college. For high school it was good because you have saxophone players and trombones and trumpet, and I was like, okay, like there's some friends here. But then you have like rhythm section where there's like mainly dude dominant. And it's not bad at all. I mean, at least with my experience, they're all really nice, really all friendly, but that's where the competition comes from for sure. Because they're like, oh, let's do this, and they're moving faster, they're just gripping stuff like this and that. I'm just like, what? Like, huh? So that was like, I didn't take it negatively. I took it as like, let me ask you guys some questions so I can get to like, let me learn. Like, yeah, be my hookup, be my private hookup. You're not gonna know, but like, I'm just gonna steal this stuff.
Yeah.
So that really helped me for sure. And then I got to college, and there was like 2 girls in the jazz band. They both played saxophone. I was like, okay, cool. But then all the dudes are literally in the back. So trombones and then rhythm section. I was like, And 2 of my friends were the rhythm section players. I was like, okay, cool. I know these cats. So I'm good. But then I got there, and I was like, oh my gosh, these people are like low key cracked. So let me step up my game.
That's cool. Yeah.
But yeah, like other than what I'm trying to say is that nothing negative really. Is that I just look at people and I'm like, okay, I wanna do that, which is why I was like, I like guitar, let me do that. I like piano, let me go do that. I like singing, let me go do that. Most female thing to do is sing, as I've seen in this world. It's cool though. And then I saw guys in there. Yeah.
My voice sucks. If there's any advice you can give to any aspiring women musicians out there, what would it be?
No matter what, like you're always gonna find yourself in a setting where you're not, like you're gonna feel like you don't belong, or you might feel like you are the odd one out or something like that. Like you might not always feel like you're fitting in, but like it's like even if you don't feel like you're fitting in, you're still making an impact no matter what. So it's like, yeah, like it's like if you feel like there's other people out there that could do something better than you, or like everyone is better than you, like you shouldn't think about it like that, because like you're still a positive contribution no matter like how you feel about yourself. And like this could go for like any musician, but I would also say like it's always good to like look up to people. Like it's always good to like have someone that influences you in whatever you do, but like you also have to make sure that you don't like let it get to the point where you're just comparing yourself to like you're comparing yourself to the point where you just become scared to let yourself down or let other people down. But yeah, it's always good to have like someone that you look up to, especially like as a woman. Like if you like there's another woman musician that like gives you someone to look up to and helps you feel like you're not the odd one out all the time.
I feel like this is general advice for everything as a woman musician, as a woman, as a person. At the end of the day, it's you. I'm not saying that as in like, oh, you're lonely, but it's like you're gonna be your biggest fan, but you're also gonna be your biggest hater. And so like, thank you, I needed that. I, like, yeah, when you step into your room, there's, because of all that stereotype, everyone's gonna have like some idea of you, whether you let that affect you or not. You have to have an idea of who you are first. Like, I remember the first time I ever went to a jam outside of high school. It was at Night Owl, and everyone was there. Dude, that's the spot. Everyone was there.
It's popping.
Girl, yeah. And so
Every
like
Thursday.
every Thursday. Yeah, I met everyone there too. And I saw so many different levels. I saw like a crazy level, and then I saw like an even crazier level, and then I saw like professional level, and then I saw like absolutely insane cracked, and I just was like, man, I was like hidden from all this talent, and I just thought like there's no way I'm gonna reach this level, like comparing where I am, and I didn't jam because I was just scared. And then like fast forward after all of this like experience going to other people's gigs, going to other people's jams, I like built that confidence, and then I went back to Night Owl with a different mindset, and I was like, it's okay if I can't do like crazy runs like that saxophonist over there, and I can't like do other things on my upright. I'm just gonna go up there and just get that experience. Of course I was scared, like crazy scared, but everyone loved me. Like another thing that we forget is that musicians are actually kind of really nice. Like I met all these people today, and y'all are like my besties now. And like now I'm gonna go home and be like, oh, I'm a woman in jazz. That's so cool. I'm inspiring people. Yeah. Just
That's
like
sweet.
being on this like channel, whatever you're doing, it's crazy. You're gonna inspire people more than just women, like high schoolers too. Girl, that's crazy. You're a prodigy. And like girls who have no idea what they're doing, like me, like just I don't know, the spotlight on us, it helps. Yeah. And it's also just like the mindset that you have going into it, like the first time I went, I was like, ooh, I can't do that. But the second time I went, I was like, I'll try it. Right. And then I did.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Just reframing your thoughts. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would say don't let being a woman stop you from doing anything. You just look a little different than a dude. That's about it.
Yeah.
We just look better. That's seriously, don't let it stop you from doing anything. Do everything that everyone else is doing. You're no different. Honestly. And I like the take initiative thing a lot, because being a woman, you get the advantage of, okay, the attention is more on you, so take advantage of that. Like literally, like especially in a jazz band setting, it's more common that there's more males than females, so take initiative of that, and really hone into the leadership aspect of just being like as a person. Leadership, I think, goes so hand in hand with being a musician, and a successful musician, because you cannot, especially as a woman, let anyone like override you, or I don't know the word that I'm looking for, but or take advantage. Like you can't let people just take advantage of you as a person or you as a musician, and you have to stand on your ground, is what I'm trying to say. And if you don't, you're just gonna drown, so let that spotlight that you have be one of your like focal focal points. Take advantage of it. But most importantly, stay humble. Always stay humble. Always stay grateful. Always, remember why you're doing music. Remember why you love it. Remember why you chose this in the first place. And let that be your driving motivation. And just you wanting to get better for you. Don't let it be wanting to get better for anyone else or anything else. Do it for you because you love it. And stay humble.
Be humble.
Advice I'd give to female musicians.
Yeah.
I guess it's all. Sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
what she
general
said.
advice.
General advice. Yeah, don't let what she said, don't let yourself being a woman stop you from doing anything else. You just look different. That was a good one. That was fire. That was a good one. Yeah, you just look different. Like, you just have more eyes on you, which isn't a bad thing. Just like, yeah, but be humble, because that can also get to your head. But I would say, don't quit. Don't wait. Yeah, don't wait to do anything. If you want to play an instrument, play an instrument. If you want to sing, go sing. If you want to do all this stuff, go do all this stuff. Cause why wait? If you have the opportunity, why would you just sit there and be like, no, never mind, like, it'll come again? What if it doesn't? It might not. So like Celine, she went out to the jam at Night Owl. She went twice. The second time, luckily, was still there. And she just went on stage. Yeah, don't wait. Like, no matter how bad or good you think you're playing, you still get that experience. And I think it's good to gain experience, especially today, because we just really don't get out anymore. We just we just don't get out anymore. Like, everyone's stuck on their phones, everyone's stuck on in their houses, and like, this is cool. I like how you're bringing people into a house and like recording. This is like, it's like I'm outside but I'm inside. Exactly.
Oh, yeah. No,
I'm outside but I'm inside. Like, I got to meet all these cool people. Like, what? Yeah. But yeah, don't wait to achieve things, because you don't even know how much time we have. Like, I can get hit by a bus right now.
Wow. No,
but like,
that hit me though. Yeah, you don't know how much time.
Like, yeah, we really don't know how much time we have, and like, no matter how much like you think just do it. It doesn't matter. You're still going out there and getting experience. And like, don't compare your day 1 to someone's day 40. Like, that is just the comparison thing. Like you said, like, that is just like the biggest killer of joy. And if I got this message to come here and went and like, oh no, like, Celine's about to be playing bass, let me just not even go, because I just can't even comp what she's playing. It's just so booty. Like, it sucks. Like, I'm just not even gonna come. Like, what? I'd be sitting in my bed right now being like, oh, I should have went. Like, oh, I want to play music. It's so sad. I just like the amount of gigs and opportunities people can miss because they're comparing themselves to somebody else is just so heartbreaking. So don't compare yourself. Don't compare your day 1 to someone's day 100 in anything you do. Go out, try new things, go do it. Go play someone's drum set or something. If you want to dabble in that, go play someone's guitar. Ask them first. So, and just don't quit. You're already on this roll. You're like, day 2, keep it going. Let's see how far you go. So, yeah.
Like you said, half of life is just showing up.
Yeah, literally.
Show up,
there's so many opportunities in this world that we miss because we're distracted or we have like too many negative thoughts. And it's like, even if I'm like beating myself down with all these negative thoughts and I'm still in this position and I have the opportunity to go out, that can change in an instant. Because, people, like you said, that musicians are like really nice people. Musicians are really nice people. Like, surprisingly, you could be like, oh, I can go. And sometimes you will meet little people that might not be fun, but it's okay. You just gotta go through it, and that's honestly the music industry. You're gonna work with people that you don't like. You still gotta work with them. You still want a paycheck. You still gotta work with them. You want experience. You still gotta work with them. But majority of them, at least in my experience, they're pretty cool people, and they are just always motivating you with positive things and like just helping you out. So I think that's what I like about this industry for sure. And if they're not doing it, I will. I'll kill you with kindness, bro. So
Yeah.
but yeah, that's my advice. That's my advice.
Well, yeah, great advice all around. Thank you guys for being here, and we'll catch you later. Yeah, seriously.
Bye.
Thank you guys.
Cue outro music.
That was not the right guy.